MS Word. Okay, you still didn't need that. You did. So another option you have is you can use the referencing tools or referencing softwares. There are many of them. Okay, there are many of them. There are EndNote, which is very common. There is Mendeley, which is again very common. EndNote is very common. Okay, EndNote is very common, but I think it is paid. Okay, somebody told me. I didn't search for it. The one which I wanted you to have a look at is this one. Okay, Zotero. Okay, so this is a referencing tool. It's free and it's very easy. I downloaded it just for the sake of showing it to you. It's very easy. Okay, so you can download it using different type, whatever you have, Mac or Linux or whatever. Okay, so I already downloaded it and I installed it. Where is it? Okay, once you download it, install it, you will see something like this. Now you see a document here, right? You see a document. The good thing about these softwares is they can pick the reference from your PC. So I already have saved some files in my PC and I want to use them as a reference. So I don't have to type the information. Okay. So you see this one. Now I will go where? I'll go here. Okay. You see this? Add a file. Okay. Add a file. So I can add a file here. I go here. What type of file you want to add? The same options which we saw in MS Word, book or article or whatever. Okay, I'm going to add a journal article. Okay, so then I can write the information here on the side. All of you go. I'm seeing it. Yes. Because I'm seeing.
Okay.
You want to go home, go home. Go home. Okay. Okay. So I was saying that you can type the information over here. Okay. And again, with each field, you can see how you are supposed to type the information. Okay. Again, the last name will come first, then a comma, then the first name. You have another author, you will add it, and so on. Okay. Whatever you want to add here, you can add. Okay. What I wanted to do is this one. Yeah, add a file. Okay. So if I go with the first option, then I have to type everything like I was doing in MS Word. Okay. But if I add a file, I did this one last time. Okay. Let me try something different. I'm looking for a paper which is complete, so it will show the information. Where is it? Oh. Okay. So the paper is added, the preview is here, and now you see what happened. already extracted the information from the paper itself. Okay, so no need for typing. Okay, as far as I know, this feature is not available in MS Word, at files. Okay, so your file is here. You can go to the file and it will show you where you have saved it. So we have seen I have different folders. Sometimes I forget where is the file. Okay, so I can search here with the file name and open the file from here. Okay, so it will only show relevant files. Clear? Okay, now what to do with it when you open MS Word? If I go to MS Word here, if you have installed Zotero, okay, or any referencing software, it will automatically link with MS Word. Now you can see it on the top. You don't have to do anything. You can install it in your PC. MS Word already has a tool for it, and it will start appearing. Okay, so you can see it on the top. Okay, if I go here, now you see these options. Okay, you want to add a reference, you will add it from here. You want to add a list of references, you will add it from here. Okay, so I go here, I want to add a reference. Okay, so it's asking me in which style do you want it. Okay, so I will just keep the same style. Okay, and I will now it's asking which reference you want to add here. Okay, I just added one file, so it's only showing me one file. If you have more, then it can show you more as well. Okay, if you don't see the file here, you should see anyways. Okay, so did I select it here? Okay, both of them are here. Okay, fine. Okay, so there are two files, you can select any one of them. Okay, if you have 20 files, and all 20 files are available. Okay, so these are the two files. I'm going with this one, I'm adding this one. Okay, so according to the reference style which you have selected, it will add the reference. It's not in a mood to work properly. Okay, I did something wrong there. Okay, so now I added the reference. I want to add another reference. I can go there. I will now search for what was the other name. This one. Okay, so I use this one. Enter the references there. Okay, so I have added two references. Now I want to add the list of references. So I go here. The list of references are there. Okay, in the style which you want. If you want to change the style of referencing, you can go there, document preferences, change the style which you want. Okay, so if I go with this style, for example, IEEE, where is it now? Okay. Okay, update. Clear? Clear? Okay. The references are linked, I believe. Okay, they are linked. So if I go to 1, it is linked, sorry, if I go to 2, it is linked with reference number 2. The citation is hyperlinked with the reference. Okay, so I can go there and I can jump to, because it will not be a document like this, right? No, one page. You may have 100 pages. So I don't want to go, scroll down and scroll up. Okay, so I can just click on the reference, it will take me to the citation. If I click on the citation, it will take me to the reference. Okay, this MS Word, so you have to do control click. If you convert it to PDF, simple click will go there. Okay, right now it will be control click. Anyways, so it has a link. Anyways, okay. Now, so we are done with the references. Now I will talk about some other features in MS Word which can help you with the writing of the report. Okay, or not writing, arranging of the report. Okay. Okay, so you see, you know this one, right? Okay, this thing you know. Okay, home tab, everybody knows about it. The text style, if you want to have bullets or points, okay, the alignment, okay, left, center, right, justified, okay, you know this, right? Okay, then you want to add borders for the paragraph, not the table. Okay, you can add borders from here. Okay, so it will add border to the paragraph, it will not add a table, it will just add border to the paragraph. Okay, another thing I believe someone from you was asking me is to order the paragraph or to order the text. Okay, so you have a list. Okay, for example, I have a list of names and I want to order them alphabetically. Okay, so A goes on the top, then B, and then C. Okay, so you can do it from here. Okay, this will order the paragraphs. Okay, ascending, descending, whatever you want. Okay, ascending means start from A, go to Z, and descending means start from Z and go to A. Okay, so you can use this option. You can select the paragraphs which you want to arrange and you can do it. Clear? Okay, now this one is very helpful. This option they call styles. Okay, this is how the document will identify different sections in your report or different sections in your file through this option. Okay, so now you see styles here. There is normal, obviously, and then we have the style for title. Okay, so if I write any text, okay, so for example, now let me delete. Okay, so now I'm writing report. Okay, then I go here, let me select it. I select this one and I say it's a title. Okay, so it's a title in your report. Okay, now the Word knows that it's a title. MS Word knows that it's a title. Okay, so it will treat it accordingly. Now you can see when I selected title, it changed the format, right? It changed the format. Now I don't want this format. Let's say I want to make it middle aligned. You can do it. It will not, see on the top is still title, right? Still shows as title. Okay, I want to change the font size. No problem. Okay, so using the above options, you can make sure the Word, MS Word recognizes that what you are writing. Is it normal text or a heading or a subheading or what? Okay. After that, if you don't like the formatting, you can change it, no problem. Clear? Now I don't want to do this, that I select title or heading and then I change everything myself. I don't want to do this. Okay? I want MS Word to do what I want on the first instant. Okay? So what do? We go to styles. Okay? This is the complete list of styles you have. Okay? If I go here, now you see create a new style is also available. Okay, Creating a new style is also available. So I can go there, I can create a new style. I can call it heading 1, heading 2, whatever. Okay, and I can modify it. So here you select what type of text you want, what type of size you want, what alignment you want, and so on. Clear? So you can create your own style. Okay, so the Word, MS Word will recognize it and it will format it as what you want. Okay, as what you want. Now what's the purpose of doing this? Okay. Now you see when I entered, I click entered, I went to the next line. Now look at the top. Now what I am typing, is it in the style format? Is it in the title format? No, it's different, right? So once you enter, it goes back to the normal format, the normal type and size and everything. Okay. Now why we are doing this? Going back to, okay, so I want, for example, introduction. Then I want method. Then I want results. And then I want references. Okay, these are 4 main sections of my file, my report. Okay, now I do what? I go to all of them, I select all of them. And I select them as heading 1. Okay, now you see what happened here? Now this is generating a table of content. Okay, this is generating a table of content. Okay, it's on the side, but when you will insert the table of content, this is what will appear there with the page numbers and everything. Okay, now what is the benefit of doing it right now? The benefit is, okay, so I put this, let's say, after 10 pages. Okay, so let's say I'm working here. Introduction, I'm working here. I type something, now I want to do something in the method, or I want to do something in the results. Okay, so one thing is I can scroll up and down, and the other thing is I can click here. So it will take me to the heading directly. Okay, so you have 10 chapters in the book. You want to shift from one chapter to another chapter, you don't have to scroll up and down. You can use this list, okay, and you can click it and it will take you there. Okay, clear? Okay. And then I can go back to the introduction as well. I can similarly add subtitles or subheadings as well. So now I go here, I say objectives, and then I say scope. Okay, so I want to make them as the subheadings. Okay, I can use heading 2. Okay, so now you see the scope and objective are under what? Under introduction. Okay, you can go to level 3 heading, level 4 heading. You can define your own levels if you want. Okay, clear or not? Okay, so now let's say I go here. Now where do I put the table of content? Okay, let's say I come here. I want to insert. It was insert. It was here, references. Okay, so you see table of content here. Come on. Okay, so which style of table of content you want? You can select it from here. You want to customize it? You can customize it. You want to search more contents online? You can do it. Okay, so if I go for this one, the first one, which is this one. Okay, so you see the table of contents. Again, if you want to change manually, you can change. Okay, but what's the problem with table of content? It has what? It has page numbers. Okay, you change something manually, you should update the page numbers manually as well. Okay, it will not update automatically. Table of contents or anything which you put in, it will not update automatically. There is an option if you want to update it. Okay, if I click here, I go there, now you see the option here, update the table. If I made any changes manually, I did not update it, it will remain as it is. If I made any changes, for example, now I put this as page number 3. Okay, I did it manually. Okay, now what will happen? If I update the table, it will ask me, you want to update only the page numbers or the entire table? Entire table means it will update the text as well. If you added some new headings, it will be updated as well. Okay, so now I'm saying I did not put any new headings, so I will say okay. Okay, so this can happen. I don't know why it didn't happen for the first option, but it can happen. Okay, so if you did any manual editing in the table of content and then you update it, all your manual editing is gone. Okay, so keep this in mind. It doesn't update automatically, but if you do the update, your editing is gone. Okay, clear? Okay. Similarly, I already showed you the how to put the figures and the end note and the footnote, okay, and how to put the captions. There was, yes. Okay, we have already discussed these options. Inserting the caption for the table, for the figure, okay, and once you insert it, then you can have a table of figures as well, a table of tables as well, a table of equations as well. Okay, so we already discussed these things earlier. Okay, what else is there? Okay. Then we go to the insert option. In the insert option, then you can see these things. Okay, you can insert a cover page, you can insert a blank page. Okay, I never used actually the cover page. Okay, so cover page means it has some styles of the cover page. You can add one of these styles. Again and again, you have the option to go online and search for more styles for the cover page. Okay, but these are only for the cover page. If you put them in the middle of the document, it will still put it, but obviously no use. Huh? Okay, so inserting the cover page, inserting a blank page. So for example, if I'm on page number 1, insert a blank page, it will take me to page number 3. Page number 2 will be blank. Got it? It will add a whole new blank page. You can use that page, no problem. You can use that page. Then we have something which we call as the page break. Okay, so if I'm here on this line, okay, I'm here on this line. I want to go to the new page and start typing from the new page. I will go to page break. Okay, and then we have also discussed this option before, inserting tables, right? We discussed. You can insert pictures as well. So pictures, again, you can take a picture which is already saved in this device. You can take a picture from the mobile, I don't know how, and you can search for it online as well. Okay, online it has two options. You can search for the pictures which they have in their stock, okay, MS Word, and you can search, do a simple search online. You can add screenshots. You can even plot a chart as well. Okay, you can insert a chart as well, but then it will ask you for the data. Okay, and your data may be in the Excel file, so you can do it, no problem. Okay, what else? SmartArt, I find it very useful. So you want to draw a flow diagram, a flow chart, okay? You want to show different types of things, okay? You want to show a cyclic process, a chemical process, okay? You can search, you can have one of these, okay? So you will prepare the diagram for you, and you just add text into it. For example, if I go with this one, okay, so the flow chart is ready. You can just type your text if you want to. So you can see it has, how many boxes? 5, right? It has 5 boxes, but you can add or subtract it from here. Add a shape. Okay, so I'm on this box. I want to add a shape. After this, it will ask me where do you want to add. Okay, you want to add shape means the box. You want to add a shape after, so it will be the next level. You want to add a shape before, so it will become the first level, and this will become the second level, okay, and so on and so forth. Okay, you can change colors, you can select something from here, and so on and so forth. A good thing about these, the smart design is, it becomes this whole thing becomes one object. So if I want to copy it and paste it or change the format, it will change it for the whole object, for the whole, in this case for the whole chart, for the whole flow diagram. So I don't have to go to, if you do it manually, if you draw it manually, box and then line, box and then line, if you want to change the format, you have to do the format of each box yourself. Select the box, then change. Select the box and then change. Okay? But if you do it like this, whatever changes you want to make, it will be happening to all the boxes. Okay? You don't need any grouping. Okay? Otherwise, we need to do the grouping. We'll talk about it. Okay. And so on and so forth. What else? Well, insert. Okay. You can insert a link. Okay. I have not used these options. Anyways, you can insert a header or a footer. So what is a header, footer? What is a header or a footer? Sorry?
Beginning of the page.
Beginning of the page and end of the page, but the important thing is that it appears on all the pages. Okay, you have the same text. If you select that as a header, it will appear on all the pages of the document, on top of all the pages of the document. Okay, and usually it is not part of the text which you are typing. Okay, on the rest of the page, it could be a company logo, for example. Okay, it could be the date. Okay, or the report number. Okay, something like this, which you want the reader to see on every page. Okay, so header to put it on the top, footer to put it at the bottom. Once I insert the header, so I can insert any header I want. I just insert that. Okay, once I insert the header, then I can type it, I can insert figures in it, you can see, you can insert a page number as a header, okay, date, time, okay, document information, okay, or you want to type something on your own, you want to insert a picture, the logo, you can do it, okay, and so on and so forth. We have other options here. Yeah. So you may give a different header on the first page than the rest of the document. Okay, so for example, on the first page, I don't want any header. So I will select this one, and the header on the first page, I will keep it empty. Okay, I can change the header for even and odd pages, meaning every alternate page, the header will be different. Okay, so page number 2, the header, let's say, shows my name. Page number 2, 4, 6, 8, it shows my name. Okay, and the other pages, it shows the title of the document, title of the report. Okay, so you can go for these options, and you you can change it. Okay. This is for the alignment of the header and the footer. The same thing can be done with the footer as well. There's an option to go to the footer. So you have the same options available for the footer as well. You can have a different footer for the first page, even odd footers, and you can add text, date and time, page numbers, whatever you like. Okay, page numbers, we have different options then. Where do you want to put the page number? On top of the page, bottom of the page. Okay, if it is on the top, for example, then what style do you want? Do you want it to be numeric? Do you want it to be Roman? Okay, you want it in the left hand side, right hand side, middle of the page where? Okay, you can do your own formatting as well. You can do your own formatting for the page numbers as well. Okay. Okay, what else? Okay, usually when we have an equation, we want to put it in the report, the easiest way is to do what? We have an equation with the square, and log, and square root, and you do what?
Use the equation.
Use equation. But I'm talking about the easiest method. What is the easiest thing to do? If you try to copy paste the equation, it will not work because you have symbols in it. Okay. So then you do what? Yeah, I know it's showing here. I will come to it. But what do you usually do? You have to take an equation and put it in the report or in the presentation. What do you usually do? You have a long equation with the square roots to the power n.
What's the square? The number.
You can do this as well. It's not easy to do. We simplify it. Brilliant people. Nobody takes a screenshot, right? Very good students. Nobody takes a screenshot. Very good. Usually what we do is, you can simplify obviously, you can try typing it with the caps and all these things, but these are not considered accurate. Then what we do is, then we take a screenshot of the picture and put it, okay? Obviously then you have the equation without any changes, right? And it's easier to work with in Word as well. Move with the picture, it's very easy, okay? But the problem is, it's a picture and most of the people don't consider it as a equation, a valid equation. They consider it as a figure. Okay, so then that's why we need the equation tool here. So then we can go here and we can start typing our equation. The good thing about this tool is it will type the equation with the text. You don't have to do anything with the text. If you want the equation and the text on the same line, it will do it for you, no problem. Okay, so I type here, for example, okay, I want to type here, you will stop playing with me. Okay, I want to type the, I'm doing something else. The equation is, and then I write the equation. Sorry? Huh? This is the heading, yeah, because I put the equation with it. Otherwise, after the enter, it will not. I can just change it to no. Okay. Now I go insert the equation. Okay, so I want to insert the equation. So you see all these options here. Okay, usually even if I have to add a symbol, for example gamma, I use this option. Okay, because most of the symbols which we use in our engineering reports, they are there. Okay, they are already, for example, infinity, very common, right? Okay, so if I try to search it in symbols, then it is problematic. Okay, if I try to search it in the symbols which are there, it has a very long list. But if I go there for the equation, I don't want to write the equation. I only want what? Infinity. Okay, so it's on the top. I go there, I select infinity, it's there, I'm done. Okay, I want to write the answer is infinity. Any problem? The equation or the symbol and the text is in the same line, no problem. Clear? Okay, so even if I have to add one symbol, I usually go for this option. It's much easier to search for the symbols we are looking for: gamma, alpha, beta, okay, to the power and so on. Clear? Okay, we will continue with this next time as well.